Being a high school student already means having many responsibilities. Some students, however, add more responsibilities to their workload by getting a job. From serving coffee at Tempo to taking care of cows on a dairy farm, students sacrifice their time and energy to save money for college and other various things. Lucas Oaksmessick, a sophomore at Veraldo High School, is one of the many students with a job.
I work about 4 days a week, and I come home and I just immediately go to work. And if I do have homework, I usually try to get it done during school.
I don't get any work done.
Have to make sure and manage your time of school and work because it's hard to focus on one more than the other.
I'm always working right after school and into close.
I need the extra money, but sometimes it's tough with my schoolwork because I don't always have a lot of time.
But it affects my social life because I work 4 days a week and most of it is on the weekends when everything is happening.
Is having a job worth it? Perhaps, but it's up to you to find out. This has been Ethan Smith reporting for vnews.
The Frozen Monkey is a new shaved ice shop that has opened up on Estrella Parkway near the Walmart. Here you can get ice cream, slushies, Dole Whips, snow cones, and of course, shaved ice. The shop will be extending their hours during the summer starting at 11 a.m. and closing at 10 p.m. They will also be open on Sundays from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. The workers at the Frozen Monkey are extremely friendly and help create a great atmosphere for everyone to enjoy.
Like I said, it's super chill here, at the Frozen Monkey.
So, if you need someplace to cool down during the hot summer, stop by the Frozen Monkey just off Estrella Parkway. This has been Tyler Goddard and Jacqueline Kozlowski reporting for vnews.
Now that temperatures in Arizona are reaching the hundreds, a lot of people like to go swimming to help them cool off. Whether you're swimming to pass time or for training, kids and adults spend most of their time in the water. What people don't realize when they're swimming is the safety aspect of it. As fun and carefree as swimming is, people need to become more aware of the dangers. This doesn't mean that people should fear swimming, but they do need to realize that it can be dangerous if they're not careful.
Overconfidence, I would say, because especially kids think that they can swim very well, and then after a couple of minutes they get tired, and then that's kind of when trouble starts.
According to the CDC, there are 10 drowning-related deaths per day. Drowning is the most common water-related injury next to cuts and scrapes because of how easy it is. When you're swimming alone, there's no one to watch out for you, so lifeguards recommend that you always swim with someone else. Luckily, if you're going to be anywhere near a public pool, then there are lifeguards who are trained to keep people safe.
Lifeguards are important for public pools because we're specifically trained to look out for signs if a patron is a strong swimmer or if they...
Lifeguards help make sure that there is order and rules while people are swimming. When you're at a private pool, there won't be anyone to keep you safe, so you have to keep an eye on yourself along with the other people that you're swimming with.
Like that, so I would just say make sure that swimming alone can be dangerous, so that if you're in a group, it's a lot safer.
Just remember to stay safe and have fun while swimming in the pool this summer. This has been Jessica Golden reporting for vnews.
When Veraldo was first established in 2004, the newly developed town had nearly 100 residents and not much to offer.
Man, when we first moved here, there were probably only 100 people here, maybe 200 at the most. Pretty small then.
Because of the new additions to Veraldo, a source of entertainment is needed. Within the next month, Veraldo will now boast a new swim park similar to the one on Main Street. Mr. Hornback says it should be open before Memorial Day weekend. Plus,
it's probably about twice as big as the pool at the center, so it's pretty big.
The swim park will include grills, a kiddie pool, a kitchen to grab a bite to eat, and a private section to reserve birthday parties. To solve the population problems, Veraldo is adding a new elementary and middle school located right next to the swim park.
We needed it. We're growing. We have probably close to 8,000 people living here now, and all of our schools are filling up fast.
Hopefully, the new school will open in the next 2 years. Due to the growing population of the town, Veraldo has been forced to open a new community for citizens over the age of 55 and older. The community will include a big patio, its own 18-hole golf course that will open in 2017, and a downtown twice as big as the center on Main.
4 pools, tennis courts, pickleball, spa, fitness center, and a restaurant. There'll be a restaurant up there called the Vic.
AIM, Anderson Institute of Music and Performing Arts, is currently a major part of our community in the West Valley. AIM offers an array of classes to take, from beginning level dance and music all the way up to professional level performances.
AIM strives to build self-esteem and confidence in individuals.
Mr. Anderson does this by presenting his students over 150 times per year. He also offers community service hours that can be translated to NHS and even a red letter of recommendation. With Mr. Anderson, you can create a professional level resume for college and work, but most importantly, he offers a service to our community that makes our world a better, more diverse place. This has been Anthony Camacho reporting for KVHS vnews.
The digital photography class at Verrado High School is taking part in the Inside Out project. You may have seen the giant photos of people's faces posted up around the school. This project was originally created by a man named J.R. from Paris. He began the project by pasting huge portraits of random people's faces all around Paris. Miss Blake was the first ever leader of the Inside Out project at Verrado High School.
Impactful, especially for my students and for me. Important, because I think the message was really important. And I think it was different. I think that
the only criteria for the project Miss Blake gave was that all of the pictures had to be black and white from the collarbone up and have the plainest background possible. Miss Blake showed her Digital Photography 1 students JR's TED Talk on the Inside Out project, and that is what inspired them to take it on. The students' goal was to promote individuality and unity throughout the school. They tried to place pictures of people next to people they didn't know to try and promote diversity. This project began in February and was showcased at the One World, One Verrado night. This has been Kyle Deering and Chris Gaitan reporting for vnews.
Verrado High School is full of outstanding teachers, but sadly, some of them won't stick around for our upcoming 2016 school year.
So next year I'm going to be directing my very own preschool in Goodyear. It's for 3 to 5-year-olds, and I'm writing all the curriculum myself, so I'm very excited about that. So although I loved teaching at Verrado for 8 years, I'm very excited about the next chapter in my life as well.
I know I had her since 4 years. She was like a mom to me, and I'm going to really miss her. She was a great teacher. We got along very well. I love her.
My name is Rosa Ugardi, and as some of you know, that I work in the nurse's office. I'm an assistant to Amy Sapp, and she'll be here next year. I've worked here for 10 years, and it's been a big journey for me and great experience, and I really have enjoyed all the kids. And I'm going to retire and do some traveling.
Alright, so I've been here for 2 years at Verrado, and I am leaving, and I'm really sad to be going because I've had a great 2 years. Unfortunately, it's just time for me to move on and start a new adventure in my life. I'm not good at staying in one place for too long, but I think I always leave a good lasting impression, and I'm going to miss you all.
I was Miss Stone's TA, and I was also her advisor, so I was really close with Miss Stone. I'm really sad that she's leaving, but it's going to open up great doors for her and great opportunities, but she was such a nice person. I always knew I could go to her for anything, and we're definitely really going to miss her in the schools, losing a great teacher.
So it looks like I'm not going to be here next year. I've been offered the position of Executive Director of Operations at the Alma Fria District Office, so I'll be moving down the road, but also have some responsibilities to this campus, and that's cool for me because Verrado High School has been the neatest thing I've ever been involved with as an adult. The 10 years that I worked in the district, all for Verrado, building it, and then as principal have been amazing, and I will always thank, appreciate, and miss going forward the staff and students of Verrado High School.
Next year I'll be headed to Shenzhen, China, which is right next to Hong Kong. Well, life's pretty short. There's a lot of world to see, so I thought this would be a good opportunity for me to see some more of the world. Well, I'm sad because I've made a lot of friends here and I love the students at Verrado, but on the other hand, it'll be a cool adventure. Well, I've never been there, so I'm excited to see what the culture's like, and I'm sure I'll learn a whole bunch of new things.
It really sucks that he's leaving because he's one of the best teachers I've ever had, and he's even we just grown a bigger relationship too. And I don't know, I'm sad, but then I'm also happy for him because Hong Kong's gonna be such a cool experience for him. And I mean, we had to let him go at some point, but I know I'll stay in contact with him. It just sucks that I can't have him my senior year, so I'm sad, but I'm happy, so it's okay.
Mr. Weinman! Thank you guys for leaving your mark here at Verado High School. You will be sincerely missed.